The second area I would like to see some innovation is about the system of ocean observing and really understanding ocean observing as a systems activity. And we've made great progress over the last 10 years to integrate new types of actors, which could be ship-based, robot-based, buoy-based, mooring-based, but also space and also citizen science and private sector engagement. And I think if you are a major funder of ocean observing, you get a lot of pressure from the various networks and actors for more support. And I think that's very understandable and very good. But I think at some point they're asking themselves, so what is the good design? What is the best mix of all these different kinds of in situ and space and robots and ship-based networks? And we don't have a capability to articulate that. And the technique around that, or one way to do it, is what we call ocean observing system simulation experiment. So that's an activity where you try to simulate up front what type of data, what resolution, what distribution you will get. And then ask the question yourself, if I had that data, what kind of service, products, informations I could generate? And if that level of information would actually be satisfying the big questions you'd like trying to answer. And then you can ask the question in a simulation mode, okay, I can add more of this type, less of that type. So it really gives you an idea how to grow the system much more systematically. We've done that kind of work in the community for, let's say, Argo. We've done it for deep hydrography. We're just doing some work on that on gliders. But we don't really do it as a system, and quite often it's done within one particular framework, say a particular ocean model that does that experiment. I believe we need an internationally coordinated activity on that really allows many actors, people who have, say, ocean models or statistical approaches, to ask agreed upon questions. Let's say, is doubling Argo a good idea or not? Let's say, is reducing the number of buoys at the surface, is that a disaster or not? What would a new satellite capability add so that we can change the in situ system? So these questions can be articulated, and then there will be teams of ocean observing, simulation, experiment actors trying to find the best answer. Once they've done that, you come and compare the answers, and then you can make some more informed recommendation to the networks, to the funders, and so on. So that's a very important activity that I think is my list number 2.